manager. Let me do that here. And so we're like, if we're looking to the side, it's because it's a TV screen like far away here. And basically what we have here is a 3-campaign setup. And I want to talk about this because even if you don't use this tool, totally fine. This is a great system to use. So we do 3 campaigns. One is called right here, as you guys can see, the auto campaign. So everybody I think knows what auto campaign, but just for those who don't know, what's a Amazon auto campaign?
Okay. Do you want me to answer in Russian?
Sure.
Okay. So, автокампейн, как только вы приезжаете на Amazon, как правило, мы рекомендуем запустить автокампанию. И Amazon использует все те слова, которые у вас указаны в search terms, в title, в description, все products, которые related, product, которые вы сейчас заланчили, и Amazon слово за словом, одно за другим перебирает для того, чтобы выявить те слова, на которые у вас будет продажа. I'm done.
All right, good. So that's the auto campaign. So that's what you guys see right here. The second campaign that we do is what we call the research campaign. And that's based on a broad match. So can you explain the broad?
Yes. So broad is, допустим, у вас слово основное будет mushroom mallow или там mushroom powder. И вы видите это слово. Но если вот это слово, в каком бы предложении оно ни звучало, допустим, mushroom powder или mushroom capsules или mushroom powder 50-100 milligrams, это все будет broad, потому что самое главное, чтобы вот это слово заключалось внутри любой фразы. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's the second one. The third one that we have here is called a proven campaign. And in the proven campaign, it's exact manual.
Соответственно, manual, когда мы с вами те слова, которые у нас уже используются в manual, в broad у нас с вами были определенные продажи, да, по определенным словам, мы их дальше переводим в manual и начинаем ставить акцент на тех словах, которые по которым мы уже получали продажи.
So what you do?
You understand me?
Oh, I understand.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
I know. Your Russian is perfect.
Da. Okay. So right here, I'm going to put here the budget that I want for each of them. I'm going to put here the broad campaign words. I'm going to put the proven campaign words. I see we got a question from Ivan. Is ads available for platinum? No, it's only available for diamond and elite.
If you will use, I'm sorry for interrupting you, the code BELLA10, you will use it with a 10% off.
Yeah, so you actually get
2 months
$20 off of diamond now.
Oh,
yeah, because diamond is $197 per month. So even though it's 10%, so you get $20 off of the diamond plan.
$220 a year for free, which is cool, right? Yeah. 240.
My math is not good.
240.
I was on a flight all night. She wants me to do math.
I'm sorry.
After a flight.
Just go with
3 plus 3 is I don't know, but just it's a good deal. Just go ahead and just get it. Trust us. All right. So the reason why we set up 3 at a time in ads is they all kind of work off of each other. So the way it works is these right here are the rules. So I'm telling like the AI or the artificial intelligence or the algorithm of Helium 10, if I make 1 sale, 2 sales, 3 sales, whatever, I put a number here. If I make 2 sales, for example, let's just say 2, I'm going to put 2. If I make 2 sales and it's in an auto campaign or in a broad campaign, now Helium 10 will tell me, hey, you need to make this a manual keyword, because in an auto or broad, if Amazon shows me, it's kind of like just luck. I'm not controlling that. Only Amazon does it, and that's fine. But if I'm doing a manual campaign, now I am like telling Amazon, hey, I want you to show me for this keyword. So that's the first rule that I put here. This rule is kind of the opposite. This one right here, the threshold clicks. This is basically, and I think you were talking to me about this before, is kind of like how many clicks with no sales, right? Until it tells me, hey, you know what? I think you're wasting money. So We don't make that decision for you. Right here it says suggested 15. You put whatever. Everybody has their own system, right?
Yes.
So maybe if I put 20 here, that means that if there's a keyword I'm targeting and I get 20 clicks and 0 sales, it's going to tell me, hey, maybe you should take a look at this because you might be losing some money. So that's the second rule. The third one is, regardless of clicks, how much money am I spending before it tells me, hey, you're wasting your money? So it doesn't matter if the click costs 10 cents or the click costs $1. If I have spent, let's just say, $25 and 0 sales, now Helium 10 is going to tell me, hey, you need to stop this. So you want to explain kind of like what these three are? What I was saying?
Вопрос в студию. Кому это непонятно, дайте знать, я поясню. Просто это достаточно clear, то, что сейчас Брэдли сказал. Если все понятно, поставьте восклицательный знак. Если непонятно, я поясню. I'm just saying that if they don't understand, I can explain. But looks that everybody speaks.
I think everybody
speak English, yeah, and they
speaking English better than me, probably.
Yeah.
I say wrong things sometimes.
Yeah. Can you apply different rules for different campaigns?
Yes, absolutely. So each time you set this up, you can apply whatever rule you want. That's a great question. Okay, so I'm not going to do one right here, but this is basically, I think you guys understand now how it works. So now once your ads start running on these campaigns, okay, let me get out of the screen here. Okay, what happens is Helium 10 should start giving you some suggestions. I'm not sure. I might have done the suggestions yesterday, so I need to check if I already have suggestions or not.
Probably, but usually it's more than 24 hours.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it's telling me anything. So this is just an example. Okay, so I have some here. All right, so basically here's what it's telling me. Oh, by the way, I didn't show that to you guys on the other screen, but I also put what is my target ACoS? Like, what is my goal? And for that, again, everybody's different. Some people, they say, hey, I want 10%. Ooh, that's crazy. Some people want 20. Some people want 30. Some people are okay with 40% ACoS. But it's going to base the suggestions on your personal goal for your ACoS. So for example, here, this is an exact campaign, and it's called a wood egg holder, all right? Now, my ACoS is a little bit over my budget, all right? 31%. So what is it telling me? It's telling me, hey, you should lower your bid 20 cents, all right? Now, all I have to do is I'm just going to hit this button right here, and it's going to go ahead and do it. Watch, just one click, and I put apply, and now it changed that. I don't have to go into Seller Central. I didn't have to download my search term reports and then make a pivot table. Are you good at Excel?
I hate Excel.
Most of us hate Excel, right?
I hate Excel. No, I'm not. I have assistants for that. I'm like, guys, it's a headache. I understand, but I hate it.
Yeah, nobody likes to have to download it and then make a pivot table and make a formula and all these crazy things. It took me 2 clicks. That's all I did. What's this next one? This next one is different. Egg holder countertop. This is in a broad campaign, my research campaign. My ACoS is only 23%. I only spent $4 and I got $21 worth of sales. So what is it telling me? It's saying, hey, you've got low ACoS, maybe increase your bid and maybe more sales will go to it. So how do I accept this suggestion? I just hit check mark and I hit apply. Boom, it's done. I didn't have to do anything in Seller Central. Here's a keyword, coffin shelf black. Hey, you got 20 clicks, but no sales. Maybe you want to pause the keyword. You know, don't delete it, but just pause it because maybe you're losing too much money. So I can do that right here. Here's another one, white egg tray. It's saying, hey, you didn't get any sales yet, and there's not enough impressions, but your click-through rate is pretty good. So maybe you should increase your bid just to see if you can get some more impressions. So like it's doing all this thinking for us. So all I have to do is say yes or no, yes or no. Now, the cool thing is after a couple of months, once I train Helium 10 to kind of think like I think, I can actually hit the automatic, and now I don't even have to hit yes or no. It does it automatically.
Oh,
It makes
really?
these changes automatically. Me personally, I'm a control freak. I need to control, so I never do the automatic. Like I don't care if it takes a little bit more time. I like to be able to make the decision yes or no.
So driving Tesla, you never drive an autopilot?
I do. That's the only thing but I'm still watching the road a lot, even though I have it on the autopilot.
Okay.
Yeah. But when it comes to PPC, I don't like autopilot. Only in Tesla I like autopilot.
Okay, gotcha.
So that one there is the keywords. It's controlling the sponsored brands ads and also the sponsored product or the product targeting ads. So like here is one here. Look at this. This is a product. We spent $7 and we got more than 20 clicks, 0 sales. So what is it telling me to do? Hey, you should pause this. So if I want to check what is this that it's even doing, let me just see here. Okay, this is for the coffin shelf, and we were targeting this with an ad, but nobody is buying our product. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pause it. All right, that's it. I pause it. Now we're not going to keep wasting money on that keyword. However, look at excuse me, look at this one. This keyword, or this not keyword, this product targeting, we have a low ACOS. So it says, hey,
Let me
increase
just
it.
interrupt
Sure.
you a little bit. So sometimes Amazon is targeting ASINs, or we are doing targeting ASINs. So it's not always the keywords if someone doesn't know about it. So sometimes we're targeting our competitors or kind of related products, or we do something just to get sales related to some
Sure.
ASINs. So that's why we're looking now not at the keywords, we're looking now at the ASINs.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and ASIN targeting is super important and very profitable if you do it right on Amazon. Because one thing that people don't realize about the PPC is when you target an ASIN, yes, it shows up on the bottom, other products related. But what happens is once one of your customers sees that ASIN and sees your ad, now it follows them. Your ad follows them. Even though you are targeting the ASIN, let's say they go to another ASIN, your ad is going to show up. Let's say they type in a keyword search after it. Guess what? Even if you don't have a keyword targeting, your ad will show up on the keyword results, all because you were targeting the ASIN. So product targeting is a very valuable way of PPC. Let me see if there's any new keywords here oh, look, this is a great example. I was worried there wasn't going to be any. So here it is saying, here is a keyword I never targeted. All right? But not Helium 10, Amazon in the broad campaign, all right? So maybe in my broad campaign, I was targeting coffin or something,
Yeah.
right? But look what it showed me for. It showed me for coffin wall display. I never thought of that keyword. Like who
Absolutely,
types
yeah.
in coffin wall
Yeah.
display? But Amazon showed it for me. And guess what? I got to say, look at this ACOS. Can you see what that is?
It's insane.
0.99.
It's insane.
I spent 31 cents. I spent 31 cents on that keyword and we sold $31, over $31. Less than 1% ACOS. So what do you think I should do? Of course, I should make this a manual campaign. Do I need to go copy the keyword, open up Seller Central, open up the campaign, add it as a target? No, watch this, how easy it is. I just hit one button. Boom, done. Now that is in my manual campaign. Here's another one, even better. I never would have thought. Look at this. Shower curtain rings, Gothic.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck? What the heck kind of keyword is that? I never would have thought. Like, who in the world is typing in this crazy keyword? I spent 25 cents.
Yes, and 80 to 0.82.
0.82% ACOS. All right, it found that keyword for me. So what do you think I want to do? I absolutely want to put it to my manual campaign.
And just to let you know, that might be the long tail, low ranking keyword. But usually, as more keywords, like long tail keywords you have, then more sales you are getting in the future. Because usually, like for example, 1,000 people were looking for the bread, right? But everybody likes different breads. But only some of the people were looking for the bread wheat bread with some very special seeds like flax seeds. And this long tail keyword will give you some sales. Whenever the regular keyword like the bread won't give you any sales and you will just waste your money.
Yep.
So one of your goals, to get as much as you can those very freak keywords.
That's a good word for it. That
Yeah.
is a freaky keyword.
Yeah.
And anybody out there who is doing this manually, I'm sure you guys can relate. You've probably run your search term reports and you are looking at keywords you converted for, and you're like, why is somebody searching for this and buying my product? You never would have known it. But this is the same thing. It's just making the process easier so you don't have to download it.
And really, we have a question from Mike.
Mike says, sorry for the false start question. Does the system save a history of action? Yep, I'll show you that in a couple seconds, Mike. Let me just go through one more thing here, and I'll show you that. Hopefully, I won't forget. Here we go. Here's negative keywords. This is based, remember, when I set up the campaign, I set rules. I said, hey, if I get more than 15 clicks and I'm not selling anything, please let me know, and maybe I want a negative match. So here it's telling me, hey, I got 15 clicks, 0 sales. If I hit this, it's going to add it to the negative keywords so that Amazon will stop showing it to me. Now, Mike is asking about history of actions. I believe that's here. We go to changelog. These are all the different changes I made. And some of those ones that we did today are already right here. Here it is right here. Look at that. There's the change I made 3 minutes ago. Shower curtain rings Gothic. I enabled this keyword in my proven campaign. So every single change that I make is all documented right here. And then I can go by date. Now, Mike also is asking, like, how does it perform afterwards? I have all of that reporting right here in ads. I can go to, for example, Ad Manager. And this is very similar to Seller Central. But again, I don't have to go into Seller Central. And I can just click on any of the ads. All right. And then I can go right here and I can go on my search terms, for example. And based on different dates, I can see what's going on. Like right now, this is just showing me July 17th to July 23rd. But maybe I want to know what was happening before. Like, let's just say, I don't know if I had this available. This is a newer campaign. Let me see if I had it available here.
I read that Hellium 10 is saving like 2 years data.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're saving whatever you're using ads for from the beginning of time is going to be in here. Yes.
Whenever Amazon is saving only 60 days, just to let you know.
So we've got here it is. So I could see, all right, from May 12th, this is what, 2-3 months ago, May 12th to May 27th, Halloween bathroom decor was doing this. And then now I can compare that to, the last 7 days. I can compare it to last year. I can do whatever I want right here. Another thing that we are doing here on the dashboard is, do you know what is the famous Mexican food that everybody eats on Tuesdays?
Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm coming before COVID, I went there for sure. What is it?
Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
All right. So tacos in Amazon talk is a total ACOS. So this is something that Amazon doesn't show you. Amazon shows you your ACOS. All right. But total ACOS means what is your advertising cost of what you're spending based on your entire sales. Because sometimes just looking at your ACOS doesn't tell you the whole picture. You might be getting a bump in your sales because maybe somebody saw your ad 1 million times. Maybe they never bought it from the ad, but then later on they buy your product. It's still because of the ad, but Amazon didn't charge you for it because it wasn't a direct click, right? So sometimes we need to understand, how does our advertising affect our entire sales? And that's the tacos, or total ACOS. And that's this spend right here. We have a lot of other things right here. I can just go and in one click, I can just look at all of my search terms. Like no matter what campaign, which search term is really giving me a lot of good sales. All right. So I can see it right here. Look at this coffin shelf. I spent $38, got 244. But look at this Gothic decor, spent $99 and only $30 sales. So I might need to look at this and maybe adjust my bid. What else do we have here? Goth Decor, 15% ACOS. So there's just a lot of functionality. Let me stop the share here so people can see us.
Yeah. So can you explain people, because usually I know it's hot. I know it's hot. Like we have maybe 10-15 minutes more.
It's cool.
If you have
I
any,
need to lose some weight. I'm in Orlando. I've been eating too much already, so it's good. I'm losing some weight.
cheers.
This is vodka.
Будем. Okay, so for the beginners, for people who just starting their Amazon, they're always asking, like, whenever I start my campaign on auto, when I have to change something or to switch my keywords to exact, to phrase. So let's say they started auto campaign today. Let's say they started using Helium 10 ads today. When they have to follow the suggestions, like for how many days from the start. So let's just explain the sequence step by step.
One thing is that every data you see in ads is at least 3 days old. And the reason is, if anybody has been doing their PPC in Amazon, the first 3 days is like 50% wrong, because it takes Amazon some time before they show you the right information. So we're not even going to show you anything until it's at least 3 days old, just to give Amazon some time. So the suggestions actually is not going to start showing up when you first start the campaign until maybe 1 or 2 weeks, because it needs time to kind of examine what's going on. And you don't want to make a decision based on like 1 week only. You could be making a decision too fast. So usually I suggest waiting 2 weeks before you start adjusting.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You know how beginners thinks. They usually, okay, we'll start my PPC campaign. I'll gain like 100, 150 reviews. When should I stop my PPC campaign? And I don't want to answer this question. I just
Never.
want to address.
Never stop your PPC campaign. That's just my opinion, but I'm 95% sure in most of those cases it's good, because what happens sometimes, even if you think, hey, I'm already in some yelling out there.
Yeah.
I saw some people protesting
Yes,
a little earlier.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It's dangerous here in Orlando. But anyways, when you stop your PPC campaign, sometimes what happens is your organic rank might suffer a little bit. So my opinion is, as long as it's profitable, you always keep it going. And now I don't say keep running the campaign if it's not profitable. If you're wasting money on the keyword, you stop that keyword, but you don't stop the whole campaign. You need to find the other keywords. But my personal opinion, never ever completely stop your PPC campaign.
What can you say about are the keywords? Does the keywords might end somehow or not? Or they always like, we can get the new keywords and new keywords and new keywords? Because people are thinking sometimes like we have the top and our top is like 10,000 keywords and only 10 keywords out of 10,000 are giving us sales. Like where is the limit?
If you have an auto campaign or a broad campaign going, Amazon is always finding new keywords. Now, if you only have the exact campaign, yeah, I mean, whatever you have in the exact, that's all you're going to be shown for. That's it. But that's why you always keep an auto and broad, because Amazon is always looking for new keywords to show you for.
Yeah, people usually asking like, should I stop the auto campaign or not? Should I put the negative keywords from auto campaign or not? And so
I say no to both of those questions.
Okay, cool. So honestly, because I ask multiple people, especially PPC specialists, like what do they think about negative keywords? And usually, yes, the main opinion, like keep negative keywords in the broad and like not to put
broad you can.
Yeah.
What happens sometimes when you do the negative, and me personally, I don't do negative unless I want to stop the keyword. Like when I move it from broad auto to broad or broad to manual, I actually don't put it negative. And the reason is, for whatever reason, sometimes if you're making the sales on broad and you try to put it on manual, Amazon won't give you impressions on the manual. I mean, why Amazon does that, I have no idea. But because of that, I just leave it in both. And like I say, okay, Amazon, you decide which one you're going to use to share. And I don't care which one. I don't care if, I mean, it's the same keyword. I don't care if it's in a broad or I don't care if it's in the manual. As long as Amazon is showing it and I'm getting sales, I'm happy. Ivan says, when do you use exact campaign? So exact campaign, when I first start the listing, and like I had showed you guys how to do, I'm going to do it for like maybe just the 4 or 5 keywords that I like know are 100% very important because of Cerebro, whatever you're putting for your title. And you done your keyword research, Ivan, and you're like, hey, these are my top 5 keywords. I start from day 1. After that, I'm only putting in my manual campaign what's working in the auto and the broad, which ones I'm actually getting sales for. And then that's what goes into the manual. All right, Mike. Mike is bringing lots of good questions. Let's see.
Mike is driving this webinar with us.
I thought you were going to say Mike is driving. Sometimes I do webinars like on Zoom. Like here we can't see people, but on Zoom you can see the thing.
Yeah.
And I see people are driving. It always makes me nervous because I'm like, imagine this is my webinar and they're driving and they get in an accident and I'm going to feel guilty about it. So please, if anybody's literally driving, Mike is figuratively driving this webinar because he's doing good questions, but please, nobody be really driving. If we get a sale from ads and we can see on the report, but after 7 days that order has been returned, would that return affect your ACOS on a 14? That's a good question.
Very good question. Yeah.
Basically, everything on the ACOS, that's kind of an Amazon question, not Helium 10 question, because whatever Amazon is doing, that's what you're going to see in ads. And honestly, I don't know what Amazon does in that situation. I don't think, I'm like 90% sure Amazon does not refund you your click.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think,
Never.
I'm pretty sure not, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not Amazon. But like, I don't think, once you pay $2 a click and they clicked it, they bought it, and 2 weeks later they return it, I don't think Amazon's returning your money.
Yeah, Amazon let you to sell, and if your sale doesn't work because of your product or your customer, it's not the Amazon fault. So I never seen that Amazon.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How many here are already Helium 10 Platinum members? Let me just, I'm just curious. Katerina, Ivan, Mike. What are their names?
You can see people who are here, right?
Oh, in attendees. Okay.
In attendees, yes, you can go here and you can see the names of the people.
Natalia.
Oh, Celia is here. Oh, and Rumiana is here. Yeah, they're my customers. Zlata, why are you so quiet? You're pretty loud,
Oleg.
girl. Anna is here. Anna, you know Anna. So yeah.
Anna?
Yes, it's our Anna. Yeah. She'll also be here in 2 weeks. Oh,
she's not. Isn't she from San Diego?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think I met her in a couple of places before.
Absolutely, yeah.
In the there's a Amazon meetup in San Diego.
Yeah.
Anna, why didn't you say nothing? Katerina does. All right. So what I want everybody to do, it's kind of hard. Marina, who said yes, Katerina, it's kind of hard to just experience ads without being in it for like 1 or 2 months. Because like I said, the only way you get benefit is by going through the suggestions, etc. So I want everybody who's on the call right now, who is already a platinum member, just upgrade. It's only $97 a month more. If you're already using one of your coupon codes, which you should be, you're going to get 10% off anyways. But try it out for 1 month. And if you don't like it, guess what?
You can switch. Yeah.
You just go back to your regular plan and say, give me my $88 back or whatever you paid extra, whatever is 10% of 97. Give me my money back. I just want to go back to platinum because I'm not ready for amazing PPC. But seriously, so there's no risk. Just everybody go try it. I usually don't like to do like sales things, but I can do this because I'm not really selling anything. Like the only way you're going to stay with it is if it's making you money. And trust me, if this ads tool is helping your PPC, a good PPC is worth more than $80.
Absolutely.
$80 a month. So you'll know within 1 month if it's good for you. And if it's not, hey, that's no problem. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just ask for your money back and go back to your regular.
And Alexander is saying like, I'm just starting my Amazon. So
Perfect.
I can tell you, Alexander, if you're just starting your Amazon, this is the right time to start using Helium 10. Don't forget the Bella 10 coupon code.
You got the code Bella 10?
Bella 10.
Wow, that's pretty good. We have a lot of Bella affiliates, so the fact that you got the Bella 10 one, that's pretty
I'm
good.
one of the best Bellas, and by the way, Gulsen, the girl that
Yes,
works,
uh-huh.
yeah, she said that I'm one of the top 20, I think, affiliates, yes, who is working with you and giving like a lot of customers. So, guys, I can tell you, if Helium 10 will not work, nobody will use it, and nobody will gain their sales on Amazon. And as a sequence, nobody will just stay with Helium 10, and Helium 10 was just ruined it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why everything works and works pretty well. You're the best, Bella. You're amazing. Thank
The best
you.
Bella, yes. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kat.
thank you so much. I wanted to ask you, so sometimes people who are just starting their campaigns, they're asking about the budget. The
Okay.
first budget, let's say their product cost is about, like, let's say average $39.99. Yeah, this is like how I'm trying to target people. Like, don't go with the cheap products because it's pretty hard. A lot of people are going with the $19.99, like $40 for the product,
Okay.
100% profit. So it's like, let's say $10, $15 is their profit. So what should be their first budget per day?
For me, more
campaign.
than just the price of the product, it is your own personal budget. In the first month or so, or like the honeymoon period, Amazon is where you can get a lot of bang for your buck on PPC. Like, Amazon, especially in the auto campaigns, Amazon will show you for like thousands, tens of thousands of keywords. So I suggest, like I said, there's three campaigns to start. I suggest starting a minimum $20 per day per campaign, minimum, because you want to get the most data. And in the beginning, you know what? You're going to lose a lot of money in PPC. That's part of the launch process. You need to get the data to know what keywords are going to work. So you have to plan to lose money with your PPC. Because remember,
let's say invest. Why lose? Invest. Yeah, invest.
You got no reviews too. Like, so you got to understand that your conversion rate in the beginning is not going to be great, because not that many people want to buy a product with no reviews. But so it's going to get better over time. So I would say minimum $15 to $20 per campaign. So that's like $50 to $60. But if you can afford more, do ahead. $30, $40 per campaign per day for like at least 2 weeks. And then now, especially if you're using ads, now you're going to have data on hundreds of keywords, and you can negative match the ones that are wasting you money. And you could find some new keywords that you did, like, what was that one what was one of those ones? Shower curtain, Gothic ring.
Rings, yeah.
If I didn't have a $20 a day budget on that, I never, maybe Amazon never would have showed me, and I would have lost that keyword. So think about it that way. That one keyword, let's just say I can only get one sale per week for that keyword. That's nothing. One sale per week is nothing, right? 52 sales a week. That product costs $30. That me finding that one keyword and putting it to exact manual campaign, if I can just get one, not one a day, one a week, you're the math person today. So what's 50 times $30? $1,500?
$1,500.
Yeah, that's $1,500 a year I just got because I found one small keyword that only gets one sale a week. So you guys can see how much it can add up when you allow Amazon to find those keywords.
To find a lot of free keywords.
Let's see. Would you suggest to do keyword research through Helium 10 and use top relevant keywords and try exact manual campaign from the start? That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. I would say like maybe 5 or 10, the ones that your competitors are your competitors are converting for, or that are the most important for your product. Absolutely start from day one with that in exact mic.
I think the last question that I want to ask you, because so sometimes, and you know about it, Amazon just stopping the campaign. So your campaign, for example, worked for 6 months and it was pretty well. Even you did some optimization and all this stuff, but one day it just stopped working at all. No matter what you do, no matter how you do, but it just stopped working. So what is your suggestion to do? Just to restart, or like what to do?
So on a certain keyword it stopped working, or just the whole campaign?
Just the whole campaign.
For me, what drives the campaign are the search terms and the keywords. And yes, sometimes things might stop working, but something very important, don't make your decisions just based on 1 week or 2 weeks it stopped working. If I'm ever going to maybe think about making something negative or change something very drastic, I open up the history. I want to look at 30 days, because if I look at 30 days and I see it was doing well, maybe something just happened where in the last week or two it wasn't. Usually what happens, if you leave it alone, it'll go back to being okay. If for 1 month now it's just bad, I need to check my listing. What happened? I mean,
Listing, reviews,
yeah,
right?
did the reviews change? Did somebody change my, that's why we have Helium 10 alerts is, did one of your images change and maybe you didn't know, or was there a bad review about like a certain feature? So there's always Amazon and buyers are fairly consistent. If everybody is searching coffin shelf and they're buying my coffin shelf, next year it's going to be the same thing. I mean, maybe now they have a different keyword like Gothic coffin shelf or something, but I don't expect coffin shelf to just like all of a sudden one day stop. The only way that's going to happen if something changed on my listing. And so that's what I have to say about that.
I can share with you water.
That's okay.
Would you recommend to do auto campaign if you have only a competitor and you can see his keyword in Cerebro?
Sure. I 1,000,000% always say you should have an auto campaign running so that Amazon can find new keywords. And then also in an auto campaign, Amazon is also showing you for the products. Even if you don't have a product targeting campaign, in an auto campaign, Amazon is showing you in the product targeting. So always, no matter what, for the coffin shelf that we did in Project X, we only had one competitor, but we still ran the auto campaign. Alexander has a question for you.
Will we have recording of this webinar? I'll think about it. It depends on.
It depends how many people sign up for the diamond today to test it out. That's what she'll do.
It depends on your behaving, but I'll try my best.
For Ivan and Mike, they get the replay for sure because they're asking good questions. And
yeah, that is.
But for Anna, I don't know if Anna deserves because Anna is being too quiet.
Yeah, she's just saying yes, I'm here. Alexander, what? Okay, it's about recording. Do you have any other questions that you are willing to ask now? Because here's the first face of the Helium 10, and Anna is haha. I know you, haha.
Okay, she wants the replay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So just if you have any question, ask right now because we're going to end the webinar and drink some water because it's extremely hot. You cannot imagine how hot it's here.
I'm sweating. So good thing I put deodorant on.
Looks awesome, all upgraded. Don't forget Anna. To use Bella 10. We're sweating here to give you some good benefits as Bella 10 and Bella 50. If you don't want to try for a long time, you can just try with the Bella 50. But just to let you know, if you use Bella 50, you'll have discount only one time.
Yeah.
So
the 10 is the better one, I think.
Yeah. So it's just Bella 50 is just for losers. I'm sorry. Honestly, I never suggest people to do Bella 50. Thank you, and thank you all. Thank you for interactions.
Thank you guys. That's Thai, right?
Yes, it's Thai. Yeah, I lived in Thai like 6 or 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Капанка. Окей, всем пока, спасибо большое. Вы the best, и молодцы, что сегодня были. You were talking about out abroad and exact campaign. What about phrase match rhythm?
You could, but in all the 140 campaigns, I don't do it. I don't see a need. If I have the broad, if I have the auto, and I have the exact, that's enough for me. The only time I use phrase is for negative phrase. I do some negative phrases. Like, for example, I was doing a test on a cell phone case, and the cell phone case was like a Galaxy S8. All right. But there was a Galaxy S8 active. And I noticed that Amazon in the auto campaign was showing me for the active. And American buyers are pretty dumb. they don't understand the different. Hey, S8 active and S8 is two different phones.
Yeah.
So in that case, I don't want our ads showing up for S8 active. So then I put negative phrase match S8 active, so that any keyword at all that has to do with active in it, it's not going to show up. So that's the only time I use phrase is in the negative. I don't use the regular campaigns for phrase. Now look, Anna is all of a sudden talking a lot now. We made her feel bad. Katarina from Poway. Man, everybody's from. What's with everybody from San Diego that's in your audience? That's crazy. Yeah. There's like 4 people from back where I live. Poway is maybe 15 minutes from my house.
You see?
That's crazy. And I'm here in Orlando, and they're there near my house. Yeah. What other questions? Thank you. A lot of thank yous. You're welcome. Marina says, why are you not selling on Amazon? Well, I do wholesale. I do wholesale always. But like I said, I'm managing 130 campaigns. It's not maybe my personal product. Like I'm not getting money from it. The company is. But I am selling on Amazon. I am managing actual Amazon. Like I've started 4 6-figure products this year alone, just in my spare time. Because one thing is important, Bella does it, I do it, everybody does it. If you want to be teaching people how to do Amazon, you have to be doing it because Amazon changes so much.
So much every day. Yeah.
You got to know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, before we start, Bradley opened his email because I sent to him the invitation for this webinar. And like, oh, like Amazon sending him like every second, like he's supposed to ship something. So yeah, he's selling on Amazon. I can prove it. We all sell on Amazon. We cannot teach people about sellings and any secrets if we won't do it.
So if you're an instructor, if they're just showing you screenshots from like 2017 or 2018, then I wouldn't listen to them much. Anna, see, we made her feel guilty now. Now she's giving the excuse of why she didn't. Is there any rule you can set up to automatically increase a bit? Yes. All of those rules we were showing you, once you're comfortable with how Helium 10 is doing it, it'll do it automatically for you if you turn that feature on.
Who do you manage your campaign to? Can you?
Who is that question for, Bella or for me?
Yeah. Ron? So my campaigns, first, like in the beginning, I did it by myself. When it went over 6-figure sales, I was like, I don't want to do it anymore, and I just have assistants and I have specialists who are doing this stuff. So, but I love Helium 10 just to when I want to check how anything working or any new product is working, or I want to check new stuff that is coming up or any changes on Amazon, I'm always going and checking Helium 10. I'm checking manual campaigns. I like to find all new stuff because, again, if I'm not doing it, if I don't know, I cannot share it with you guys. Okay, if no question anymore, we're ready to say have the best rest of the Sunday. Yeah,
and sign up. I want to hear. You know what? If 5 people get the diamond and want to start with the ads, how about this? And then you guys can prove it. You have to send Bella like a screenshot or something to prove that you upgraded to the diamond. I'll do like a special, not 1-on-1, but 1-on-5 or if like 10 people do, we'll do 10, where it'll be only for them and I can help them with getting their ads set up.
Yeah, let's do
Bella and me together with anybody who upgrades to the diamond today, just to make sure you guys understand how to use it. We'll do a private one just for you. But you have to prove that you upgraded to diamond for her.
Let's give people the link to go through, and if they will sign up, then we will definitely do this stuff for them. I'll send it to your email right now. Yeah. Give me.
Yeah. So, I mean, this goes for anybody who upgrades or anybody who just maybe you're not a Helium 10 user and you just start with a diamond. We'll do the special training just for you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Your email is, give me again your email.
Bradley.s.
Hold on. Bradley. Hold on. Bradley. Yes, this one?
Yeah, that one works.
Okay. Code.
Mike says, I'm already diamond. Can I participate? Sure, Mike. But only if at least 4 other people sign up, Mike. Yeah, anybody who's diamond already, who's in this webinar, they're the only ones who get access. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you sent
To one of your emails. I don't know.
it's refreshing.
Oh,
now.
just now you got a sale. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, coffin
Yeah,
shelf right there.
Yeah.
This means I have to ship it. I have a warehouse back in San Diego, but when I get this notification, it means I have to. I didn't get the email
Yeah.
yet. Maybe it's going to my junk. Let me see.
Bella spam.
Yeah, spam.
Happens. Honestly, it's happened pretty often.
Nope, no spam there.
I sent it to Bradley.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's where I got the webinar jam.
No, I sent here. Look.
Yeah.
Bradley S.
Yeah, that's the one.
Podcast.
Oh, there it is. It
Podcast.
just came through. It just came through.
Okay, cool.
All right. So what I need to do this whole
yes, copy
link.
all this. Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
Just copy it.
All right. I'm gonna put the link here, everybody. And this is me writing in Russian. I completely wrote this all by myself. Not just playing. There we go. There you guys can see it there.
Let's go, guys. Diamond plan, worth it. Yes, absolutely, yes. And you can put here exclamation mark and say like, I sign up, and we will just count people who.
I thought they were saying I wanted to sing, but I think they mean I want to sign up. They want to sign up. Yeah. Ooh, I want you to sing too. Sing, sign up, and then sing, and then we'll dance. We do some Zumba too. Yeah.
I love your Zumba. I'm like always like I'm not so plastic. I'm like a wooden, but I'm watching him like, he's dancing so cool. I want to dance so much. So yeah. And where are exclamation marks? Восклицательные знаки. Давайте. Активнее. Кто перешел по линку, сделайте вот так. Oh, hold on. This. Да. Yeah. Cool.
What does that mean?
Like if they sign up, they have to do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Kat, cool. I know this girl. She is super cool and tough. And Anna and Yuri. Okay, 1, 2. I'll check. Right. If you went through this link, it's counting, and I will see how many of you went through this link. And if you are liars,
or just screenshot to prove that you've got the diamond.
Yeah,
and then we'll set it up maybe next week.
Yeah, just go to Instagram, make a screenshot, tag me, tag Bradley, and we will repost it and we will count it. Okay, guys, so thank you so much to being with us at the very last moment, to be so active and interactive with us.
Active and interactive.
Yes. So see you next time.
Bye-bye.